Hello. Oh, uh, oh no, I forgot to which button to press. Okay. Hello everyone. Hello, it's Tenny, your post-apocalyptic D&D loving plushie making alien. Hello. Hi everybody. Hello, and thank you so much K-Vine for the subby. K-Vine's been here for 10 months. It I I don't know what to say. I feel really touched. But also, K-Bine, I know K-Bine, you don't talk very much. You're often lurking, but you're one of my favorite lurkers. And it always makes me really happy to see you just around. And thank you so much for sticking with Tenny for this long. I like all my lurkers. Except the creepy ones. Gotta set boundaries. I love that Tenny can't see streaks. I can't see anything. I don't know. I've got. It's not on the activity feed. It's not on the chat feed in OBS. I can't see where any streaks are. I'm really sorry. If you have a very impressive streak, I'm sure it is impressive. I just can't see it. Just tell me the number. Brag about it. Brag about the streak that you have with Tenny. Hello, Vangrot. Hello. How you doing? That's very funny. What streak do you actually have? I'll have to go to Twitch to see it, I think, but I'm afraid to go to Twitch because of what it might do to the laptop. All chatters are equally cool and awesome, except the ones that are not. I gotta set boundaries, right? If you guys hate animals, or you're part of the evil big corporation, or if you think that the D100 should be read as having a 0, or you think that if you think that pineapple is not good on pizza, then yeah, I don't like you. I don't like you at all. Okay, maybe I can make an exception for people who hate pineapple on pizza. It's strange for many. Kill. Meteorite. Definitely hit a high streak as well. We don't like pizza, then that's okay, because sometimes I don't like pizza as well. When I feel really full, I don't feel like eating pizza at all. Who thinks that a D100 is 0? Exactly, Meteorite. Exactly. There are people out there that claim the D100 has a 0. But there's no. Exactly! That's gonna be 0. It's 1 to 100. That's what a D100 is. It doesn't have a 0. The only case it has a 0 is when it's doing single digits. I like my pizza of corn and egg on top. I've heard of that actually. And I want to try it. I think that it's very hard to go wrong with pizza most of the time. Sometimes I don't like it, like K-Bine. I don't like it because it's too filling, and I'm not in the mood to have a stomach ache because of all the cheese. Is there even a dice with a 0? I'm sure there is one, but it's not the D100. Standard dice, not the D100. There's 2 zeros in the. Yes, but that doesn't mean that's 100 on its own. That's 100. Okay. I didn't mean to start this off with a dice rant, but here's how you read the D100. If you are rolling, okay, technically there's a D100 and D10, and they're rolled together. They're called percentile dice. They're rolled whenever you need a percentage of something, or you need a 1 to 100 digit. So the D100 on its own, it's 1 to 100. If you see 2 zeros, that's 100, because 100 has 2 zeros. On the D10, it's 1 to 10. So it's if you see a 0, that's a 10. Why roll 2 dice? Because you want the percentage. Because the D100, it shows 10s, 20s, 30s, 40s. And the D10 shows 1 to 10. Or 1 to 9. So if you want, for example, I want to know how much percentage do you love 10A? So I'll ask you guys to roll a D100. If it shows up 50 and 2, then it's 52%. If it shows up 0 and 20, then it's 20%. If it shows up 000, that's 100%. Ah, ah, it's a nat 20. K-Ban nearly got it, but Mark beat them to the dice roll. Mark, you got a nat. Oh, does that mean you like 20? You like 20? You like 20? 20% of the time. 100% of 20%. Also, I guess you own the channel now. Whenever someone rolls a 20, they own the channel now. What would you want to do? You can command me to do anything. You're my Taco B rolled a 19. My god, you guys are rolling really high today. Actually, I yesterday was quite funny. More like a natural 20. Oh. Yesterday was quite funny because a lot of things happened in my game yesterday that I want to tell you guys about. And I'm so glad I have the 18 plus on on this title today. Also, speaking of sleep, yes, Spacey, if you need to sleep, please go and sleep. Anybody who needs to sleep, Meteorite got an 11, you need a love 10 anymore. Yeah, you don't need to. More than average is more than enough. But yes, if you need to sleep, please go and sleep. Take care of yourself, take care of your health. Or else I'll be mad. I will pout and be mad. I do need you to go and sleep, Spacey. Go and sleep, you terrible you terrible 5. K-Ban was giving me you terrible 5 or yeah, if you were a number on a D20, you'd be a 5 out of 20. You'd be a quarter. Is that a quarter? Yes, that's a quarter. You'd be a quarter of what a D20 dice is. I went on a 2.5 hour hike and I did not wear sleeves. Why? Got proficient. Aw, thank you, Meteorite. That's a +2. No, why? Wait. We need to scold everybody in chat. Scold Spacey. Everybody bully Spacey for not wearing sunscreen, heading out in the world, and you you gotta wear sunscreen when you're even okay. This is just good skincare advice. Everybody, even if you're staying at home, wear sunscreen. It will protect you from the UV. I want you guys to live long, storied lives. And one of the ways to do that is to wear sunscreen. Don't be like the strange women who grabbed my arm and just talked to me about the benefits of not wearing sunscreen in the sun because the toxins are chemicals and they're poisonous to you. Don't be that woman. That woman, she was red as a lobster when I met her. Don't be her. Be a sunscreen loving man. Oh, hang on. Before I continue on, I forgot that I was supposed to show the trailer at the start of the stream today. The woman was a character. She was nice enough because I offered to. She was lost and she came up to me asking for directions, and I was going the same way, so I offered to walk with her. Halfway through, she just started telling me about how sunscreen is poison and she doesn't believe in chemicals and the government is evil. And now all I could do, I'm very socially awkward as is. All I could do was like, oh, really? That's good to know. Ah, okay. I think this is your stop, auntie. Please go now. Okay, wait. Before, I don't believe in chemicals. Water's a chemical. It's got 2 hydrogen atoms inside. Did she wear a tinfoil hat? She was dressed in linen, and she like like this very stereotypical trad wife influencer that you see wearing like full linen, and she was telling me how she was going to a shop to buy more linen because it protects you from the sun better than sunscreen does. And I can't help but remember that at the time she was red as a lobster. She was just, her skin was really red looking. And I couldn't help but think, well, yeah, it's quite obvious you don't wear sunscreen. Okay, before I continue, I need to show you guys, for those of you who might have missed it, I need to show you guys this. Okay. Okay, that was the trailer for Chibi debut. I hope it played. I don't think the trailer is. No, I thought it managed to make its way through. It said it has audio. Did I scuff it up? Did I scuff up the trailer? Did you guys not hear audio? Why? Why is the volume so? I scuffed it. I scuffed it up. And no audio. Damn it! It was a really nice song. It was a really funky song. But you know what? If you didn't hear audio, that's okay because you can go to 10A's YouTube and oh, let me get the link. Oh no, it's loading. So I scuffed up my own trailer. Okay, if you no, this was planned. This was planned because if you want to hear the audio, then you gotta go to YouTube and click the link and see the first video, and like and subscribe. It was all planned. If you want to unlock audio, you need to you need to go to the YouTube. Ah, why am I so scuffed, chat? Why just why? But okay, that was the trailer. Hello, Astra. Hello. How are you? I haven't seen you in a while. I'm so glad to stream at this time because I get to see a bunch of you that I don't get to see regularly, and I just like seeing all of you. I want you to know. First of all, don't be parasocial. But I want you to know because I'm about to say something really sappy. Now sending a song audio. Wow. Let me turn down the volume of the background music. Okay. Okay, we're good. We're back. I can't touch it, saying farmers for me, so yes. No, but I wanna say, guys, if you ever feel like you know, like you got self-esteem stuff or you're doubting how special you are, I want you to know out there, I am here. And when I see you guys returning in chat, whether as a lurker or as a chatter, I feel really, really happy to see you guys. Okay? So, you are cherished to me. I just want you all to know that. Hello, Cece. How are you? I just showcased the trailer for Chibi debut once more for everyone to see. So, please go check it out. And after Chibi debut, I will probably be hosting a small donathon to try and help raise funds so that I can afford a better streaming setup so that we can play more games together. Because right now, I don't play games for fear of crashing, for just painfully crashing on stream and having to restart everything. It has happened several times. It's hard to get rid. I'm glad you're like a pest in my walls. My cosmic roaches, unkillable by any chemical. But please still wear sunscreen. Please still wear sunscreen and take care of yourself. But yeah, I'm tempted to show the trailer again, cause of how scuffed the audio was initially. Do you guys want to see it again? Is that bad marketing? Should I just say that no? Go to YouTube and see it. I'm so excited about it though. I wanna keep showing it off to you guys because I can't wait for that day to occur. I'm actually planning to save up for a gaming laptop as well for the same reason. My current laptop, black screen. Oh no, not even a blue screen. It just skips straight to black. It just goes immediately to the grave. There's no death saving throws here. It's an instant knockout. That's terrible. I hope you're able to save enough. I have been taking on more D&D sessions as well. I wonder if you guys have noticed all the times that I've not been around. I'm taking on more D&D sessions to save up for that as well. But yeah, I can't wait. No matter what, I'm going to do my best to get that set up so we can do everything. We can do anything and everything without having the fear of crashing. And I don't have to constantly put the fan right next to the laptop in order to ensure that it does not crash. Yes, I'm finally leveling up to be a true streamer. What else do I need? I need a prime bottle, right? I need gamer subs. I need I need I need an attitude. I need you guys. Why aren't you subbing to me? Why aren't you giving me cash all the time? How do you be arrogant? How do I do? Gamer subs use Stacy. Gamer subs use code 10A20 for 20% off. You have to shoot you. Oh, G Fuel's still around. Yeah, I have the G Fuel. Gamer subs is a drink, right? You want us to hand you cash? Please don't. I just opened my door, K-Bine is there, he hands me a wall of cash and then leaves. What else do the big streamers do? I've not watched enough big streamers. Catch me live at VTube 10ACon 2028 2035. I'm gonna be there. You're gonna pay a lot for a meet and greet, but in actuality it's not me. It's an AI chatbot that will be there to give you like pre-generated answers. Call chatters broke boy. Oh my, feels kind of mean. You I just thought of the worst things. Is broke B words. You broke B words. You broke snitches. You broke snitches. What you doing? Go out there and work harder so that you can earn a good living and take care of yourself and buy a house in this economy. Even as a joke, I feel maybe in the future when I actually am big, I'll be able to be the mean Oshi that you guys want me to be. I'll be able to bully you guys just like you want me to bully you guys one day. Buy 10A a house? No, I'm very happy in being able to just pay rent. You're big in our hearts. Thank you, Takobi. One day you'll get bullied, Tenny. One day I'll be confident enough to give you the bullying that you deserve, that you need. But speaking of bullying, I've not been bullied, but something very funny happened in my D&D yesterday. Tenny, rent is due. The kids are hungry. Don't I still need to donate? Only if you have extra, but always take care of yourself first. And just be okay. I want you guys to be okay at the end of the day, because I do worry about all of you, and I do hope all of you are taking care of yourselves. Even not even as a joke. Wear sunscreen, drink water, make sure you're comfortable, and thank you so much for just giving your time here. Bye today of farms. I can't take care of all the farm animals. I'd be so bad at taking care of all the farm animals. Yeah. I'm not okay. Oh, it's okay, Takobi. I think we're all not okay, but it's okay to not be okay as long as you're working towards getting back to being okay. I'm a single mother. My landlord raised the land, but I still donate. No, K-Bite, please take care of your child, your single child. Take care of the how many children do you have? How many children have you created and spawned into this world? Oh, but okay, so I want to tell you guys about what happened yesterday in my D&D game. First of all, please make sure you're all over 18. Make sure that if you're not over 18, the stream says that you have to be 18. Please leave. Because what happened yesterday was a little bit sus. It started out with the group. It is my horror campaign. It started out with the group in the town, and 3 of them decided to go to the tavern for information. 2 of them, can you guess where they decided to go? First thing you do, you come into the town, you need information because you're wary of everything. What's the first number 1 place that you would go to get information, chat? I'll give you a hint. These 2 people were just playing male characters. Takomi has it to the brothel, to the ladies. And I didn't expect it. I should have. And I had to make a brothel name on the spot. I said, yeah, Bertha's big brothel is just down the street. Casino would have been pretty good as well. But they went to the brothel. They went to the brothel, and I was debating how far do I take this? How far do I roleplay this? They're all adults here. I checked in with them like, are you guys comfortable? Remember, you can stop it at any time. They said, yeah, go ahead. So they get to the brothel, and one of the men, one of the male characters, he's trying to play this good guy, and he doesn't want to partake in anything. So he just says, "Oh, I just want somebody to talk with at the bar, and we'll get information there." So he goes to the bar. He got the lonely guy package. You just pay someone to go to the bar and talk with you. The other one, the other one asked for the chattiest lady of the night that they had. So he goes up into the room, and he first of all, I should say, it never gets graphic. It's not a graphic thing. That's why I'm talking about it here. But he tells this lady of the night, I have a fetish for information. And at this point, I'm just going, okay. I feel my face heating up. I'm getting a bit red now, in fact. I feel my face heating up. And I say, okay, what sort of information do you want? He just goes, tell me information about the town. Now, I could have just gone, oh yeah, the town is big, there are 50 guards, there's a few different, but no, I wanted to go all out for my players. So the first thing I say is, hang on, give me a moment. This is gonna be on the internet forever. I say as this lady of the night, the town has a big load of guards in a very tall watchtower. And they patrol so hard around the street. In a moment, and it just went on for that. For about 10 minutes, he's questioning her, and at some point he asks about her brother in the watch guard, because I mentioned that she has a brother in the watch, and I say like, she's like, oh, you're into that? We originally charge extra for that, and he just takes out all his gold, places it on the table, and he goes, okay, here's the money, keep going. And so now I'm role playing this lady of the night that is trying to talk sexy while giving information, and also including her brother, but I'm trying to make her uncomfortable with the fact that she's giving about her brother. So she's like, oh yeah, he's in the watch soldiers, and he's there with all the other big strong soldiers. I guess. It's just 10 minutes of me making innuendos to give information about. At some point he asks about the Baroness, and I go, the sentence is in the book, the sentence is, oh, sometimes she consorts with the darkness, but the watch soldiers are very loyal to her. So I just take it and I go, sometimes she consorts with the big bad darkness. But the soldiers, they would lay down their lives for Don't clip. Please don't clip. And then the end of it, I just like, so are you finished? And he just goes, yeah, I'm done. And it's like, oh, that's quick. Out of 10 information delivery fetish will come again. No, the best part is at the end. The end, I came out of a little. Am I going to get? Is Twitch going to demonetize me or ban this video? At the end, I had an idea pop up to my mind when I said, would you like to join a membership? A membership for your member? Is this tame? Is this considered tame? I don't laugh. How are you Oh wait, can this go on YouTube? Because I'm also on YouTube. Oh no! I'm gonna get something bad. Imagine when you get tired of talking to workers, you just make a police raid that's there to close the illegal brothel. I was so out of it as a DM that I didn't even think of it. That was a pretty good idea, but I didn't even think of it. Can they have been there as a DM? Oh, I'm so sorry. They got those punches and get a free set. What did you do? I'll give you. You can go back to watch it, Lam, because I don't think I have the willpower to say it again. But to find information, two of my players went to a brothel. One of them booked a room with a girl, and he told her that his fetish is information. And I just spent the whole session telling him information with innuendos sprinkled inside. I'll give you a small example. It's like, the Baroness, she consorts with the dirty darkness. And you know what? I bet she would want to consort with you too, if you like. But those are just rumors. Can't be known for this. Have you ever watched an ASMR? Those are crazy. Not a VTuber ASMR. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. I feel all of you judging. Clip it and ship it. Delete the bot. I was looking around the table. Everybody was just laughing. It was good. Everyone was laughing. But at the same time, I was... Luckily, I had made the lights in the room this bright red pink to signify the brothel, because I could tell I was getting really red. I was really red, and I regret so many things. Lam, the worst part is the ending, which was join the brothel, a membership for your member. Oh no! And no, there was another part. Do I want this online? There was another part where the gentleman at the bar was talking to one of the girls, and he's like, "Oh, why don't you have a drink? I don't want your mouth to get dry." And I just immediately replied. The first thing I said was, "I feel like I want to say something, but I might regret it." And the entire table just go, "No, say it. You have to say it." And I just said, the girl says, "Oh, don't worry, my mouth is always wet." Is that how sexy talk works? You can't post clips, I'm sorry. I can't post links, I'm sorry, Lam. You can post clips, you can post clips. Can I make it so the link is seen? I don't know what I have to do. I don't know. I'm clicking the name. It's not working. I need a break. I need a moment. I took a break after that session. I took a break after that roleplay. Oh no, Cinnamon, don't come in now! No, Cinnamon, don't come in now! Thank you so much for the raid though. But please don't appear now. Not when I'm talking about what I did. Oh no! Hello, Raiders. I hope you had a good stream. I'm having a crisis. Oh no! Why am I walking? Oh no! So, well, for those of you who don't know, I'm a professional D&D host, and perhaps last session one of my players decided to go to a brothel for information. They booked a lady of the night, and they said to the lady of the night, second, I have a fetish for information. So I just spent 20 minutes of the session role-playing out innuendos as information. It's like, yes, the city has a very large number of guards. This be the first impression that Cinnamon's viewers get of infetimation. Oh, I'm not gonna repeat it anymore, I swear. It just, they got...10A is not working. 10A EXE has stopped functioning. I'm red. I feel very red. Take a minute to breathe. Tene can do that. Is that voice sexy? Tene usually much. Is that a sexy voice? I thought that was like a parody of a person who thinks they're sexy but isn't. He licked the Cheetos. I was like, do you like it when I put on the voice? Uh, oh, I'm not gonna regret this. Chat, is this really such an appealing voice to you? Ara, do you guys like this voice? Do you like it when I'm trying to be sexy? Is that actually a sexy voice to you guys? Is that actually? Oh no! Oh no! What have I done? One of those. Is it actually? Because it's meant to be. Hello, Ramiro. Ramiro, you might not want to say. Is it rude? No, it's not rude. Because I don't think it's a sexy voice. I don't think it's a sexy voice at all. It's trying to be sexy, I'll give you that. But I don't think I can do a sexy voice. I don't think I can do like a giga level sexy voice. That's the best I've got. That's the best I've got in trying to be sensual. The other voice is the cobalt voice. Some people find that sexy. Hello, this is Tenny's cobalt voice. It is very nasally. It's what I do for little guys. When I make little goblins or little kobolds, this is the voice I put on. And I always regret it. Because the party always ends up adopting little kobold voice. And then I need to do this voice for the whole session. Those are the two voices. Oh wait, no. I can do French. I can do French as well. I can do a little bit of French. It is not the best French accent, but honestly, I think it's the best accent that I can do. I like the voice, but you sound really high. Cobalt voice is really high. This is my normal speaking voice when I've got energy. When I don't have energy, it goes like this. Oh wow, yeah, not the French. Oh, Cinnamon, you rolled a 9. Unfortunately, as you are coming in to listen to 10-8, suddenly, there is a French kobold under your desk. And the French kobold, he tells you that I wish to eat your toes because that is what French kobolds do. I've never tried combining the voices. A French kobold cook. I should try that. I make all my drow French. All my drow are French. Which is unfortunate because it leads to many people trying to romance with my drow. I don't know why, but it just happens. But yes, that happened during D&D yesterday. And then my party, after the fetish for information, why is everyone upset at my feet? Good night, homie. Sleep well. How is it, Pitch? How is it? You've been smoking that green. Oh, I am green. I am very much green. But after that, it got worse. Because after they left the brothel, they summoned their familiars and they said, oh, familiars, please go stalk the woman. Please go stalk the lady. I want to see where she goes. Maybe she'll lead us to her brother and we can get more information. Surprisingly, no food stuff. No food stuff in the brothel. Everything else happened. Good night, Cinnamon. Everyone please wish Cinnamon a good night. Have a good rest. Thank you for coming. Thank you for the raid again. And I'm so sorry that you came in during fetishomation. For familiars, the horrors they've seen. I don't know what they're gonna see. I'll roleplay it out next session. But it was really funny. Everyone had a good time. I needed a 2-minute break afterwards because I think my brain broke. The things I do as a GM to entertain my players. These are the things you must resort to keep the masses entertained. I hope they don't go back to the brothel. I hope. Oh, thank you, Ramiro. It was peak. Yes, that's what you can expect with 10A as your GM. Is brothel voices and sexy information. Oh, I don't. This is probably a really good clip to put onto YouTube as a short, but I don't know. It's gonna be on the internet forever. What do I do? But afterwards, after in horror games, this is legitimate GM advice here. In horror games, don't ever be afraid of going comedic. They're two sides of the same coin. They make your players feel things. So, if you want them to be scared, you gotta get them to laugh first. Oh no, Lam wasn't scared enough. I failed Lam. I didn't get to scare them. But in horror games, in any D&D game, please make your players laugh if you can. Don't do it. Don't try to go for a joke every time. You know, the best jokes come naturally. But when you make your players laugh, they're vulnerable. If you can get someone to laugh and have fun, they're vulnerable. You can exploit their laughter and their vulnerabilities to make them feel other things in D&D. So when my characters all got back to the tavern and they all went to sleep, I made them have an evil dream sequence. I turned off all the lights in the room. And normally when I turn off the lights, I walk once around the table and then I start monologuing as the evil queen. But this time, I decided let's make them a bit paranoid. So I turned off all the lights. I walked around the table once, then twice, then 3 times. And it's just really fun watching them get slowly more paranoid as you walk around the table. Because it's good to stretch things out. In a horror campaign, use the silence. Make them worry, make them wonder. And it was really fun because they were you could see the first round they were expecting something. When nothing happened, they got even more tense. And then the third time they were like, okay, something happening now. And by then I made something happen. I didn't want to stretch them out too long. And it was really good fun. I got to scream at the player again. I got to yell at them. I got to shake their chairs with their consent, of course. I always make sure that they know I'm going to do all these crazy stuff before I do it. And I think I managed to scare them. Definitely they were more open to being scared after all the brothel shenanigans that happened. But yeah, I had a good time. I had a good time playing D&D yesterday. I'm going to be playing D&D again tonight, of course. So there's that. I'm gonna be playing D&D with you guys soon on my Chibi debut. So, should I put that in the title? Do I need to put that in the title that I'm gonna do a Chibi debut? I don't know. I'm not good at marketing. Speaking of which though, Chibi debut. Those of you who haven't heard, D&D is coming back. D&D is coming back with chat. You guys are gonna make all sorts of situations. I remember monster rolling on the crystal and we had to do a Scooby-Doo chase scene that ended up in a bucket trap. Did you end up in the bucket trap or did the monster end up in the bucket trap? Chibi and DB. The last one was super long ago. Oh yeah, and if you have any good D&D stories, please feel free to share them. Or if you've never played D&D but you've read a good story, feel free to share them. I like reading all your chats. I like reading about your D&Ds. And I love D&Ding for you guys, so I want to bring that back. The last one was super long ago, before I moved, I think. Before the relocation happened. So that took super long. I want to bring it back, because I keep saying I want to make it regular on this channel, and I do. Life happens, but I don't think I should let life get in the way of getting what I want to do anymore. So you be prepared. D&D is coming back, and I am thinking of running some normal modules for you guys. Running actual D&D modules, but shifted so that it is easier for you guys to play with. It's not too difficult. I don't know how that's gonna go. Maybe it will be a bust because, you know, running full-on D&D modules for chat, you gotta dumb down a lot, you gotta simplify a lot of things. But we'll see how it goes. Let's try it anyway. And you know, what kind of modules do you guys want to play? Do you like horror? Do you like fantasy? Do you like I only know horror and fantasy. Comedy, romance, high adventures, sailing the seas. Tell me what you like and I'll go look for something for all of us. So, speaking of which, there will be more for today. There's more things I want to ask you guys. A cult of altar clown vampires. That could happen. I don't see why that couldn't happen. That could definitely happen. You could find they're all worshipping the major clown vampire. I like dark fantasy. Ooh, little bit of a horror fan. Ato. I do have things to ask you guys today about the future D&D. Um, also. I will be, like I said, I'm not making this a surprise for you guys. I want you guys to be in the know. After the Chibi debut, I will host a donathon. I don't know how long it's gonna be right now. I'm still thinking it over. Um, I'm gonna host a donathon in effort to again raise funds for a proper PC setup. Um, and I wanna ask, donathons. Oftentimes there are goals that VTubers or any streamer they have to do. It could be like eat a hot chili pepper or ice bucket challenge or something else. Yes, goals. I wanted to ask you guys what do you, I might regret this. What do you guys want to see happen to 10A? What do you guys want to see? I like there's normal goals like movie nights. Don't worry, I still remember the goals from the subathon. Some of them are not completed yet. They are on the list. Don't worry. They are still being completed slowly. So that's still happening. But yes, stretch goals for the donathon. What do you guys want me to do? For example, do you want me to eat something spicy? Do you want me to do 100 squats? Um, I know I'm opening up the floodgates, and I'm probably going to regret whatever you guys. I put stuff in the suggestion channel. Thank you, Mark. You can suggest things here as well, or in the Discord. I've seen people do a hot chip. It's always difficult to watch them suffer. Full disclosure, if I do eat something spicy, it's probably going to be something mild because my spice tolerance is very, very low when it comes to chilies. So you're gonna get the same reaction out of me. I think if I take the hot chip, I might have to go to the hospital. My spice tolerance is very, very low. I would like the campaign set in a typical fantasy world. 3 main factions: humanity, vampires, werewolves. Oh, Strahd. Yeah, you're describing Strahd, Ramiro. I think Strahd has it. That would be a perfect setting for you. You sure your belly can take it? Imagine the Wendy's spice. We don't have Wendy's here. We don't have a Wendy's here. So I have never tasted a Wendy's anything. I don't know what Wendy's tastes like. But they were the first to go in the post-apocalypse. No, Wendy was really resourceful. She was the first to take people and leave the planet. I have an allergy to the entire pepper family. I feel that. Must vote on a faction to join. Oh, Ramiro, you know what would be perfect for you as well? This one's a bit impossible to do on stream because it's very super complex. But Vampire the Masquerade. I think you would really like Vampire the Masquerade. I don't know too much about the werewolves in that campaign, but there's a lot of faction high fantasy in that. Wendy, these not. Wendy became a freedom fighter. She's out there fighting the good fight in the stars. But yeah, I will do something spicy. I think spicy is a common one. My friend has suggested a bulldog noodles, and I'll be honest, they are spicy to me as well. So, also, my friend's evil. They suggested bulldog spicy noodles with cheese. So, I like noodles. Noodles are great. I don't like spice. Spice is bad. I like cheese, but cheese is bad because I am partially lactose intolerant. So, I'll do it, but I just want you guys to know, not a good time. We can make you play a very scary game. One of the past subathon goals was a scary game, so that's still in the works. The scary game is still in the works. If we reach a goal for a scary game this time, it'll be 2 scary games then. Because I was waiting for my computer to get better, so I can play the games that you want me to play. What's a very scary game though, Mark? Because I'm not scared of many things in horror games. I love horror. I'm afraid of depression and crippling death, but I really like horror. I do get jump scared though. I will jump. Alien Isolation. A puzzle game, you always make other puzzles, but what about you? Can you solve puzzles? In Puzzleception. I drink oat milk because I'm lactose intolerant. I like oat milk. I like soy milk. Sometimes I still don't drink it because it can be very heavy on my tummy. I'm bad. My tummy is very sensitive to a lot of things, so I won't have too many food related ones. Unfortunately, I could cheat the system. I will never eat spicy bulldog noodle. Oh no, I ate. I tried it once. I tried the lowest spice. I, Here's the thing, I don't like wasting food, so I was just like gulping down gallons of um. It, it wasn't milk. I forget what it was. It wasn't water either, cause that makes it worse. I think it was like a smoothie juice. I was just gulping down gallons of it while trying to finish the mildest spice of noodles, because I'm weak. I'm weak. I'm not afraid to admit it. I'm weak. Something like the dark alcohol and the copia. Ooh. I'll look those up. Please leave them the suggestions as well so I can see, because I might forget the names. I loathe wasting food. People who waste food upset me. I understand. I don't like wasting food either. When I was young, I was raised to always clean my plate, and I just felt really bad about leaving any food behind. So even if I didn't like it, I would eat it. The only exception is if it physically hurts and I literally can't, or else I will die, then I stop. But most of the time, I don't like wasting food. And if there's leftovers, you know, you keep them as leftovers. You have them later. But don't torture yourselves when you're eating as well. If a food is really hurting you and you can't finish it, that's okay. That's okay. You should not hurt yourself just to finish food. I lived in poverty. Oh, I'm sorry, Peko. I hope things are better now though, and that you get to eat food that you like, and you don't need to force yourself to eat food that you don't like. Okay. But I could cheat the system as well by, you guys ever hear of durian? Durian, the very stinky fruit? I could cheat the system. I could say, yeah, me eating durian is a goal. But here's the thing, chat. Here's the thing. I grew up around durian, so I know how to eat it. And it's actually quite nice. My friend buys me surprise sushi every now and then. Aw, that's sweet. Make sure it's good. Make sure that you don't leave sushi out for too long though, because sushi is one of the foods that you gotta be extra careful with, or else you get really bad tummy aches. It's Be very careful with sushi. If it smells off, please do not take it. Okay? I've watched too many videos about people eating sushi that has been like off for just a day or so, and then having very terrible consequences. It's awful. It's awful, and I don't want anybody to experience that. But yeah, I could put durian as one of the goals, but I know how to eat durian. It's actually very nice. It's stinky to a lot of people, but I grew up around it, so it's actually fine for me. It's almost traditional around here. A lot of people can eat durian. Our cats and dogs can eat durian as well, which is really funny. A lot of the animals overseas, if you give them a piece of durian, they will gag or they'll be sick. But over here, maybe because they've grown up around it or they're raised around it, the cats and dogs here, they love durian. You shouldn't give them so much because it's quite, we call it heaty. It's quite, it's not good for your throat in the long run, you know? But it's really nice. It's really sweet. And if you're used to the smell, then it's fine. But you still can't take it on public transport because the smell lingers. I can't take surströmming because I don't know how to get surströmming. I don't trust that. It's if you give it a chance, if you just come and give durian a chance, it's not so bad. Still won't try that. I understand. To a lot of people, it's very stinky. It's a stinky food. A lot of people not into it. What else would you guys want me to do besides food related stuff? Play scary games. What else do VTubers do when they have gold? You know some OG Chilla's art? I have played Chilla art. It was really bad because it kept crashing my laptop. Unfortunately. I want to play more of those games, but I do need to get a better laptop for it. The first game kept crashing very much, so it was tough to get through. But I do think that games are decent. The Stalker game was fine, but it was very predictable. Yeah, I have heard of Chilla's art. I would like to play more of their games. Um, also, I forgot what I was going to say. Oh yes, when I look at other VTubers, subathons, and donathons, I have to ask this chat: Is it are feet pictures really worth that much? Because I always see VTubers have a goal where feet pictures are one of the like $1,000 goals, and I just it, do people really want it that much? Roll a d20, eat a spoonful of wasabi, 10 and below and nice. I like wasabi though. I like. Okay, this is the weird thing. Wasabi. First of all, it's I don't know if it's true. It's sort of antiseptic in nature, or because it burns. It doesn't really cause a lot of tummy upset for me. I've eaten spoonfuls of wasabi. I've drunk wasabi tea before of my own creation. I've mixed wasabi into tea and drunk it before. My tolerance has gone down because it's been a long time since I've had it. I really like wasabi. Don't do that, Henry. Not worth having the cream. Yeah. I want to do it. I want to do the feet stuff as a funny haha, but I'm afraid of the people that would be into it. Wasabi makes me super ill 1 second. So I accidentally ate a wasabi pea. Oh no! Shot of fish sauce and soy sauce mix. Oh, salty. I could do something like that. I wonder what kind of fish sauce though. Wait, why is all of this food related? Get off the food! Think of other things that won't wreck my internal system. Remember, I still need to be alive to do the stream, guys. Well, I'm hungry too. I haven't eaten breakfast yet. I will eat after the stream. I promise. I promise. Please don't tell people. Please don't tell Boba. But I'll eat after the stream. 10k and 10 has to get a chat tattoo. What the? Oh, the Twitch logo. Oh no, where will I even get it? Why am I thinking about it? I would get Cosme Roach. I've never gotten a tattoo before. I've never gotten a tattoo. I've never gotten a piercing. I like all the cool punk stuff. I've never gotten drunk. I don't think I want to get drunk. I've never partook in the devil's lettuce. I think of you singing on stream. Oh, then it makes chat go deaf. Like a little karaoke. I could do that. I want to get my shell a bit more, so karaoke wouldn't be bad. I like singing when there's nobody around, but I don't do that on Twitch because I get really shy with it. But I want to be able to do that. That's not so bad. Getting me... what if all the goals are just Teddy getting over social anxiety? If we hit 200, I'll go outside and touch some grass. I'll go and say hi to a stranger. Please don't make me do that. I don't want to go outside and say hello to a stranger. The most I've been able to do is tell someone like, hey, your bag is open at the back. Okay, thank you, bye-bye. Try one of those shop challenges where you put your thumbs on it, but it's just a solo game. Ooh, I have to find them though. I don't know if there's any close by, but I will just see if I can find something. Marbles on stream is a problem. the issue is Takobi. That's a very good suggestion, but I can't run marbles. My laptop can't handle marbles, unfortunately, which is very sad. I'm getting this donathon so that I can do better donathon. My laptop's bad. It's just bad. Just terrible. I tried running Peak once. You guys saw what happened. The entire game was just abstract art. And it's going to rage bait a random. No. How would you do that? But no, just how would you? Oh, it's all electronic nowadays. So you don't actually ever talk to a McDonald's worker, which is how I like it. They have those little terminals that you enter in your order, and then you just never ever have to talk to anyone ever again. I've never rage baited someone before. How do how do I what's a controversial thing I can say? the the what was the controversial thing I can say without getting political? Have a nice long talk with a random person outside. You know, everybody that has approached me outside to have a nice long talk with me always ends it with, so do you want to check out my church? I don't know what it is. I don't see them as often nowadays, but whenever I head out, if there is somebody from a church or a religion, and this is no shade towards those religions, but the people that bring people on board, they always approach me. There could be a crowd of people, but they always approach me and ask me, do you want to join my religion? And I don't, what is it about me? Do I look like I'm I'm easy to convert? Is that the thing? Is it because I don't have piercings, I don't have tattoos, I don't look cool enough that they think like, oh, there's a nerd, we can convert them to our religion, we can make them join our church? But they keep approaching me. And there was one time a young boy, he approached me and he said like, first of all, he called me sister, which I don't like. I don't like that. He said, sister, why don't you come and join our church? Everyone is accepted. And I was just so done with it at that point. I was about to cross the street. I said to him, I'm sorry, I'm a Satanist. And without skipping a beat, he just said, that's okay, everyone's welcome at our church. Oh, well, okay, bye-bye, the light's green now, I'm gonna walk. I just ignored him the rest of the way. I have to give him points for enthusiasm. And again, no shade to any religion here. We do not disrespect any religion unless they are hurting people physically or emotionally. But that was ballsy. That boy was, he really wanted me to go to his church. Then I have to say the Cats movie is no, the Cats movie is don't make me say that. They sending their youngest soldier. It was a weekend. It was like a weekend. It was the middle of the day. I was going to meet my family for dinner. And I'm just thinking in my head, like, are they really making you stand out? It's a nice day. Are they really making you stand out here? Asking people to come to your church? You should be out there enjoying your life, dear boy. When asked for my religious beliefs, I used to say I believe that Unicron from Transformers the movie is my god. I mean, if a spaghetti monster can be a god, why not Unicron from Transformers, eh? Why not them? But the lengths that people go to, I have to respect the hustle. Even if I don't support what you're doing and I think you should be having a fun time outside, I respect the hustle. But okay, 1,000 goal, 1,000 stretch goal. If we hit 1,000, I go and join a church. I go and join a cult. Henny goes and joins whatever first cult comes up, and then I'll report back to you what happens. But there's an ad starting soon. I'm gonna take a small break, and then when we come back, we'll start sewing stuff. All right? Okay. So we'll be back in a bit. Hello. Hello. We're back. Ah, there's my desk. Okay, we are back with sewing today. Let me flashbang all of you. Wow, it's brighter now. Hang on. Let me read the messages that I missed. Okay, if I redeem the squats, of course. Okay, let me do squats first, and now I'll read the messages that I missed. Hang on. I'm gonna make myself a little bit bigger for all you guys. They have desks in the post. It's not a real desk. It's a chair turned sideways. I can show it to you. This is the top part of the chair. This is the bottom part of the chair. Here are the wheels. It's a chair turned sideways. It's not a real desk. You're right. I don't have a desk in the post-apocalypse. Oh, but I am looking to get one. Thanks to very generous throne gifter Freaky, I will be getting a desk. Let me balance the camera again. I've moved it and now it refuses to be stable. Okay, fairly stable then. Alright, let's do some squats first before I continue on. So, as a subathon, you could ask me to do 100 squats. Please don't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, squats done. I feel old. Yesterday I had to climb onto the table to set up some decorations, and I think I cracked something. Hello. We could make Tenny buff with workout redeems. I will put on some workout redeems, but I'm not strong. I am weak. These hands weren't made for hard work and labor. They were made for sewing plushies. Speaking of sewing plushies, look at Log. I'm gonna make him a bit smaller. Look at Log over there. And then look at come here. Look at Log over here. He's massive. So big. He's so this is as zoomed out as it gets. Whoops. Yeah. I didn't think this through. How do I get him on stream? That's a big log. You should have allowed him to. Hi, Dave. It's massive. Like, look at how big he is. This is how big my hand is, and my hand's quite small. I don't have anything for reference. Scissors. Camera almost fell and did a face reveal. Don't worry, I've set it up so that if it falls, it won't fall towards me. But it is a bit hard to position it. Wow, the stuffing is falling out. Let's see how I can shift it. Okay, I think this is relatively stable. Partially stable. If it falls, it falls. But here is Log. I did not expect him to come out this big. You can see all his innards are falling out. Yeah, camera almost fell. Yeah, sorry, I read that already. Here are all his innards. He has a lot of scrap cloth inside of him. And we're gonna just stuff him a little bit more with a bit more scrap cloth. How are you doing, Dave? And where is the top of his head? Here's the top of his head. we gotta keep all that stuffing inside. So we gotta screw on the top of his head today. We gotta sew that on. And he is look at how big he is. He is a beefy log. he's cute. He's so cute. Hang on. Is the music not audible? There you go. Okay, so first things first, we're going to have to pin this down so it doesn't move as much when I sew it down. For that, we are going to use our handy box of pins as always. So I'll move this thread off to the side first. There you go. And let's give our log a new hairdo. You're doing alright, Dave. Are you still big, Dave? Or has the bigness worn off? Are you cured yet? As all things go, when something is big, eventually it must be small. Okay. Let's me figure out how I'm gonna do this, because he has so much stuffing inside of him that it is literally bursting out. But he needs all this stuffing inside of him so that, you know, he's soft and plush when the time comes for sending off. I'm pretty sure I'm still Big Dave. Alright, I believe you. I believe you're still Big Dave. I believe you haven't left the Big Dave life behind. Alright, we're just gonna pin it around, and I will keep chatting with you guys about what's in the title today, which is I had a nightmare. I had a nightmare recently. I dreamt, and first of all, how many of you guys, when you dream, you try to self-diagnose what that dream means? You try and figure out, what does this dream actually say? Where did I get this dream from? What is it trying to tell me? Because I like to believe that your mind is quite smart, and whenever you have a dream, it's either taking from something in your life, or it's trying to tell you something important. And I dreamt that I was on a bus having a panic attack. Which, you know, not the most unrealistic thing that could happen to Tenny. So I dreamt I was on a bus having a panic attack, and for some reason I needed to get off the bus very, very quickly in order to avoid being around people, and I had to leave my passport and all my special belongings behind. So I had to run all the way out of the bus. Whoops. And for some reason, I found a little bathhouse where they were doing like little spa treatments. And I got to have a nice little bath. But later on, I was really concerned because I couldn't find my passport. I couldn't find all the things that I knew I had left behind. But I was telling myself that eventually I'll find it. I had to leave it behind in that moment. And then I met someone. I don't know who it is because dreams are weird. But I met someone, and I knew this person was my rival. They were my biggest rival in life. But for some reason, they were in the same boat as I was. They had also lost their passport. They had lost all their things, and they had no idea how to track it. You would think that would be the start of us working together, but we never really interacted as much. We just were in the same boat together, and we didn't really know what to do. Luckily, we met a big friendly giant who had this app on his phone that could track our belongings. Then for some reason, he started teaching us about chess. So, what do you guys think? Start diagnosing me. Start analyzing my dreams. What do you guys think it all means? If you lost your passport, you are a little cook. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like there was a meaning to it. You know, aside from learning about chess and trying to figure out what kind of robes grandmasters wear. Like wizards. But I felt like there was a meaning to it because, you know, passport's a precious thing. Losing it and all of that, but knowing that one day you'll come back and find it, or having the idea that one day you'll come back and you'll find the thing that you lost. Every country has a building that represents a certain country. You need to go there. Sometimes it's a city away. Oh yes, there were some previous messages as well that I forgot to read. Let me see what they say. Made a mistake of buying a few packs of spicy bullet from Asian import. Oh no! I hope you can think of spice though, you can just have the noodles, right? The noodles are still pretty good. My state's Capitol building has a Festivus pole. If you know a reference from Seinfeld, when I was that age, I was doing the same thing thinking about Q and pickles. I don't know much about Seinfeld, unfortunately. Whoops, shook the camera. Hello, no, I don't want to answer the question. I promise I'll eat after stream. I will eat after the stream's done, but I'm not hungry yet. I'll eat breakfast after the stream is done. I just want to sew this on for you guys. Well, hello, Stargazer. Yes, another early stream. I think we will do Wednesday's stream at these times onwards. No, Lam, you can't convince me. Even if it's 12, you gotta roll nat 20. You gotta roll nat 20, then I end the stream here and I go get breakfast. No. Such a slippery little doll. I will eat breakfast when it's dinner. I'll eat breakfast later on, and I'll promise I will still get dinner as well. I promise I will eat. I won't make it so that I faint again. I will look after myself. Don't worry, guys. I will do my best. Even less convincing Mark. Mark's not convinced by what I'm saying. That was an inside check. It's hello Star, how are you doing? We are you can kind of see how it's a little bit lopsided. But we'll fix that. We'll fix it in post. I think we have to pull it a bit closer to this side to fix his lopsidedness. Oh, Lam, you've convinced me I should never eat again. You know what? Who needs food? I'm gonna live forever. I don't need to eat. But also, please make sure you're having a healthy breakfast to start your day. Don't be like Tenny. Tenny's not a good example. I got nobody can convince Tenny to go and get food today. This is amazing. You guys should roll lower more often. Yesterday as well, one of my players was trying to cast suggestion on a character. But I rolled a nat 20, so I avoided it. And then he silvery bars me, and I rolled another nat 20. I was like, well, the dice say nope. The dice say nope, it's not gonna happen. I have a really lucky set of dice, I think. Streamer is cheating using the streamer advantage. maybe you just have this advantage, Mark. The dice is broke. A 90? Oh, it's not a 20 though. It's not yet a 20. Therefore, I don't need to do a thing. Look at the top of his head. It's rigged. It is rigged. I promise you, it's just your luck, guys. It's just your luck. I can't help it if you guys have bad luck, right? I can't help it if the dice look at you and they say, nope, not gonna roll high today. Okay, let us get the string. What was that? I missed that one. Just looking down at string. I knocked my mic. I'm sorry. Did I hurt your ears? This is why I need a proper desk as well. But next month, I should have everything sorted. Next month, we're finally going to have the new bunker all set up. As I got a story about dice. Ooh, tell me the story about dice, Mark. I wish to hear stories about dice. The love of my life, dice. But I've been really good. I haven't bought more dice because I've been responsible. I've been responsible with my cash. I'm avoiding buying more dice. There we go. It's fully threaded up. Wow. Alright, time to show this Bad boy. This big boy. Tell me I can roll 50 times, it'll be 21 of those times. Sure they will, sure. True randomness is not guaranteeing anything, you know? True randomness, you can argue statistics on it, but true randomness is truly not knowing what's going to happen. True randomness is dreaming about losing your passport in a foreign place, finding it again by a big friendly giant, and then learning chess rules from a big friendly giant. Which, I don't know. I think it means that, if I can get philosophical, I think it means that I had to be brave enough to get away from something in order to find it again. Maybe it was a metaphor for quitting my job. So that I could come back and find all of you. I've been missing these dice rolls, by the way. I'm so sorry. I've not been seeing them at all. Let me adjust. Okay. I missed all of those. I'm so sorry. The desk is the chair is here, and the laptop is on my right, so I have to keep glancing over to see it while I'm sewing. So I'm sorry if I miss it a lot. Tell me when you get the 20. I'll trust you guys. I trust you guys to tell me when you get a 20. I know you guys won't cheat, right? 80, so close. So close, and yet still so far. Oh wait, guys, I have questions for you. So. You guys know on the 16th we're going to have our Chibi debut, and we're gonna play a bit of D&D with one another. But I'm going to have to get you guys to create a character. I'm going to put it on Twitter so that you guys can vote on things there on what kind of character you want to create. But I need to narrow down some options. It's getting worse. That's an 8 now. I need to narrow down some options. So, first of all, out of all of the magical classes in D&D. Wait, do I have the poll set up? Hang on, let me see. Where's the poll? Where's the poll thing? Alright. I think this is the poll thing. Alright. So, out of all the D&D classes, of the magic classes, I want to know what is your top magic, your top 2. Okay, and I'm going to put in wizard, warlock, sorcerer, druid, cleric, and bard. And yeah, I'm just gonna start the poll. And I hope it shows up. Did it show up? It showed up! Yeah, I never played magic, so it's okay, follow your heart. Think about the people who have played magical classes with you. Do you enjoy that they've played magical classes with you, or do you hate it whenever they pick a specific class? That sort of thing. Alright, you can vote in the chat. I'll make this tinier so that it's not so in the way of things. Wow. There we go. Off to the side. Now you guys can vote. What do you think is the best magic class? Stargazer is still rolling. The moment Stargazer hits a 20, I end the stream and then go eat, and then we call it. So if they never hit a 20, I guess I'll just be streaming forever for you guys. 24-hour stream, let's go. None of this is legally binding. Being a little bit tricksy. See. Oh, it's cause there's a... Is there a knot? Is there a knot in this? Sadly, I mostly won't be on 16. Oh, that's okay. I will miss you, Stargazer. But, you know, you still get to see Chibi eventually. Hopefully. My number one fear right now is what if nobody plays the D&D and then I just never debut the chibi. You just never get to see the new model because nobody played. But I think if you guys play, you'll be able to get it because you guys are real super smart. It is at an earlier timing again because I wanted to catch all of you who might be in this time zone. I know a lot of you are in this time zone. Nine this time. Every time I look, I see a lower number. Gemma, are you alright? I know you're doing your best. It's the dice. It's the luck of the dice. Sometimes it just ain't in your favor, you know? The stream crash or am I going crazy? It's not crashed, right? Hello, Spacey? Spacey, can you hear me? Can anybody hear me? Are we okay? No? Good? Oh, no? Good for me? Okay. We're fine, right? It's just... Spacey, are you alright? Spacey! This is what happens when Spacey doesn't get enough sleep. Spacey! Please sleep. Please rest. Take care of yourself. I can hear you also. I'm not Spacey. Now Spacey said the stream crashed, right? Or he thinks that the stream crashed. Which I'm not sure about. Oh, we're back. Hello Spacey. I think it was just you. Everyone else says it was okay. So maybe it's time you go to sleep to stop having these hallucinations. Maybe it's time you rest. Wow, this vlog is so big. He's really comfortable to hug though. Fun fact, he's got a shirt inside of him. He's got a shirt that was never worn but was made and it didn't turn out how I wanted it to. And are you sure it's not? I promise you it's not rigged. There was somebody who rolled a 20 just a bit earlier. I promise you I did not rig the dice. I'm not smart enough to rig the dice. How about that? I don't know how to rig the dice even if I wanted to. I did not want to gamba just watching my friends lose money. That one time, around for 3, I got the dice room on the first row. I got 7. They gave me this is a 10% chance to happen. Don't understand, but I assume that means you won. Playing at all, high pixel skyblock. What happened when you won? You got 6, you get a crazy amount of money. That's 16. Oh, I see. You get money from Hypixel. Does anyone else remember Hypixel back in the day when it's still around? But I missed the days when Technoblade was on it and he would make the craziest things happen on the Hypixel Skyblock server, and then he would make just a really good video. He was a really, really good editor, and it's just such a shame. Looking, I'm trying to keep it level, but I'm not sure if it is. He's got too much stuffing in him. Emma's trying so hard. Stargazer is trying so hard. Oh, I feel so. Are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay? I know the dice isn't rigged. I promise you that. There's a fair shot. There's a chance you can do it. But it's okay. It's okay. Don't use up all your points on dice roll. Oh no, it's getting... Oh, okay, bye. Oh no. It's all gone down. Ever since you tried to convince Tenny to get food. If I order a big plushie from Tenny, can I get a t-shirt for free? You can get a t-shirt inside the plushie. There was it's part of the scrap cloth that's gone inside of it. I tried to do a shirt, but it didn't really work out. The first draft wasn't good, so now it's inside the plushie. And I kind of like it, because it gives the plushie a bit of structure inside. It feels like there's actual core inside. 34 rolls, no 20s! Oh no! Sometimes, that's what happened. Oh no, it's a 4 this time. Sometimes, Star, the dice are just bad. And you need to put them in dice jail. You need to get a dice jail so you can put them inside there so that they can never come out again and they can learn from their mistakes. Statistically, has Star crossed the threshold yet? 1! Lam, no! Lam, you're not even gonna get a shirt from me. I'm gonna send you the plushie parts. You sew them together yourself. You make it happen. I'm not gonna make it happen. You make it happen. It's too dangerous, right, to say if anybody gets a 20 on stream, I just end stream and leave. Too dangerous to make that a running thing, isn't it? Or else you get 20 in the first minute and I just go. I just don't stream that way. What's this, an IKEA? It's a PLUSHIE. You make the plushies. I'll cut everything out for you. I'll give you all the screws. I'll give you all the thread. But you make the plushie yourself. You gotta believe. If you can assemble IKEA furniture, you can assemble plushies. Oh my god. Was that 2 1s in a row from Lam and Star at the same time? Oh my god. Star, I'm afraid you've been cursed with that one. I don't think you can ever roll a 20 again. I'm so sorry. Oh no. What? I promise it's not rigged. I swear it's not rigged. It's just the luck that you've placed out into the world. I'm so maybe stay at home today. Don't go out. Just enjoy your time at home. Don't head out. I think it's too dangerous. Who knows what could happen out there today? And then please remove the weight from the dice. Okay. Let me go and remove the weight from the dice. Or should I make it shorter? Stream elements. If there's a nat 20 in the time that I'm looking away from stream now, that would be ironic. Let me wait for it to load, and then I'll remove the... Where are my overlays? So bad at stream element stuff. They're now owned by Razer, which I don't know how to feel about. I hope that they don't introduce any AI, because I know Razer has recently gotten really big into AI. Right, there's my overlays. Please remove the weight from the dice. There's no weight! There's no weight. There's only the waiting period. Okay, if the waiting period is fine, I won't touch it. I have always wanted to own weighted dice because I just want to add on to my collection of dice. But I promise you that these dice right here, they're not weighted. Okay? They're fine. They're not. I promise it's not rigged. I promise, Star. Even though you rolled 2 1s in a row, it's not rigged at all. Papa, please don't. Please don't waste all your points, Star. Oh no, it's a 2. A 2 is better than a 1, right? Like you even failure in D&D can be epic, and right now you are epically failing. So, you know what, you're doing a good job, Star. You know what? This is all the dice rolls that you have to get out now, because you might not be there on the 16th, so it's okay. You're rolling everything now, so you're getting all the bad luck out for everyone now. My God. What is this? Why is it getting worse? The dice gods are angry. They are not. They are not fond of what is happening. Wow, this is such a weird shape. So, but we're halfway. We're halfway there. There's been so many numbers that the poll has been popping off. I'm gonna close the poll for now, just so you can see more of what's on screen. No. Okay, it's climbing up. It's climbing up. It's going from 1 to 2 to 4 to 8. That's not how statistics work. Okay, statistically, what has it been so far that you guys have not rolled a nat 20? Is this statistically improbable? Have we entered improbable territory? Are we still in the realms of yeah, this is fine? Is the oh, what's the statistics on all the nat ones that you have rolled so far? Because I think I've seen 4 nat ones in the past 10 minutes. My goodness. Just get all the bad luck out right now. Again, if I see a nat 20, I will call the stream and then I'll go and eat, and that will be it. That'll be it for the day. Facey, do you want to try? Do you want to try giving it a roll? Dave, do you want to try giving it a roll? See if your luck is any different from the rest of the chat. Oh, I thought that was it. No, it's a 10. I thought it was a 20 because I saw the 0 at the back. Not quite, but getting better. Oops. I gotta save my points on something. I don't know what, but I gotta save that. For mask review, is that it? Lab. Actually, what kind of redeems would you guys want to see? For both the donathon and just in general. Excuse me. I feel that even I promise you, there's a 20. It's a 20-sided dice. It has 20 sides. It has happened. I've seen it on the stream. I saw it today on the stream. It was there just a few minutes ago. K-Bine did it! K-Bine did. Oh my god. There it is. Was that a nat 20? Did I see it wrongly? K-Bine managed to roll a nat 20. Okay, K-Bine. You have one wish now. What would you like to be done in your name? You can rest now. You can rest now. You guys can rest now. What do you want to be done? Do you want me to end the stream right now? I will do whatever you ask me to do, as long as it's not illegal. It's K-Bine's duty to decide. Go get some food. Just wait with chat. Go get some food. Okay. I need to order in because we don't have any food in the bunker currently. Okay. Let's take a pause. I'm going to stop the camera a second because that's my phone and I need it to order food. I'll order something not too heavy. What are you guys in the mood for? It's gonna take a bit to arrive as well. There's something nice and cheap near me. There's fish. I could order noodles. I could order noodles. I could order ice cream for no reason. No, but there's this nice little snack house nearby that does serve noodles for a very good price. For all the spicy noodles, we could do the challenge right now. We could just eat spicy noodles together right now, and you can watch me suffer. There's spicy hot chicken ramen here. But I have a game later. So I won't have that just yet. Maybe for our donathon. Yeah. Uh, I will just order some noodles and a nice drink. Okay. There's a really nice place near me that does noodles for quite cheap. It's called the Snack House. It does have you guys ever had something called Indomie? Indomie is a specific kind of noodle and it tastes really really nice. It's I think it's Indonesian and it's very popular here because a lot of people love it. Okay. I'll set it to deliver somewhere after the stream. Oops. Okay. Okay, I've placed the order. Vietnam had it too. Is it Indonesian or have I gotten it wrong? But it's a texture of the noodles that I think a lot of people really really love over here. It's very very popular. One of the favorite kind of noodles that people enjoy. I've placed the order, chat. Don't worry. And it's not too expensive, so it's pretty good. There we go. We'll get noodles in a little bit. Hopefully it comes right after the stream. Oh, right. Flashbang. Wow. So bright. Okay. You have convinced me to get breakfast. And I guess lunch. It's brunch. It's brunch together. I will get dinner a bit later on because I am running D&D for tonight. I'm going to be running for a whole full group of 6. That's a lot of people. That's a lot of people. And I will be running a very special D&D game soon with some friends of mine. But you're not gonna see it because the first session's gonna be just for us to have fun and enjoy. And future sessions, hopefully you'll see it. By the way, the poll, nobody loves Druid. Nobody likes Druid. But think about what classes that you do like and please cast your votes. Oh, little K-Bine got something for Druid. Do you like Druids, K-Bine? Or is it a pity vote? Pity vote. Druids are fun. They're not so bad. I think everybody wants to play Druid and have animal summon companions, but most of the time you just become the thing about Druid, which I heard recently, is that you don't really have as much magic as a Druid. Because if you change into an animal, you usually can't cast spells. So there were some people saying like, why is Druid listed as a spellcaster? You don't really cast that many spells unless you take a very specific Druid subclass. We're nearly done around the ring. We might go around one more time just to make sure it's fully secure since it's the top of his dome, the top of his head. Gotta make sure that none of the log matter leaks out. None of the special log brain juices leak out. I've looked a little bit at an actual logs streaming. They're going to start streaming again. They just posted up an announcement. And I think they do a lot of TCGs, from what I can tell. I'm not familiar with them, with TCGs in general. But if you like TCGs, please go and give an actual log a little check. Let me shout him out. Wow. If I can spell the name right. There we go. Yeah, please go check out an actual log. They were the first ever person to commission me for a PLUSHIE. So I'm very very happy to get to do that commission. They seem really awesome. They seem really nice. And I'm really happy to bring their VTuber to life. And in future, I want to do more of these commissions open for you guys. But I will find ways to make them more affordable for everyone. I'm thinking about smaller plushies or just plushie heads or keychains, so that all of you, if you want a plushie from Tenny, you can get a plushie from Tenny. Alright? Because I know the bigger ones, they are a little bit more expensive. Like, look at this big boy. Look at this big boy that doesn't even fit on screen. He is, gotta squish him down a bit. What? It's look, I'm squishing him. I can't squish him down further. This is the limit. This is the threshold of how much squish he has. What about from the side? Oh. This is how much squish I can go. I can't go further. So thick. He's a thick little log. It's a living log. He's pseudo-woodle, but actual wood, because pseudo-woodle isn't actual wood, it's petrified wood, which is closer to stone. Little Pokemon fun fact for you guys. Echo. Okay, I'm gonna explain a bit about the magic classes, then you guys tell me your favorites, because this might be your character for Chibi debut. This is the best beat way to have. So wizards are nerds. They study a lot. They study a lot to get their magic. Warlocks, they go to somebody else and they ask, hey, can you give me some magic? And the person on the other end is just like, okay, sure, why not? Can you be amusing for me? And warlocks say, yeah, can be. So they get their magic from somebody else. Sorcerers are nepo babies. They're just born with it. They didn't have to do anything. They didn't have to work hard. They just got magic inside them. Druids, they're the nature people. They love the animals, they love the trees, and the trees said, because you love us so much, let's give you some magic of your own from us. Clerics, same thing with warlocks. They went and asked somebody, yo, can I have some magic? But I'ma be holy and start a religion in your name. So those are clerics. And bards, I don't know how bards got their magic. They just sing really good. They insulted a goblin and it died. And they're like, whoa. Bards are like sorcerers. But all their insults are musical. It's the magic of song. So out of all of these guys, whoops, out of all these, what do you think is your favorite? Or which is your favorite? What kind of magic person would you want to be? Harry Potter is all wizards. They're all wizards because they study. But I guess there's magic in them, so they're wizards and sorcerers multi-class. Yo. Oh, this boy. We're gonna sew on his tiny branch later on. But right now it's just log. It's just big log. And whoops! We're going to knock over the camera in front. Because why not? Yo. Oh, I hope you guys are okay. Hang on. Let me bring the camera back up. Yo, it fell down. Oh, this is why I need a desk. Are you alive? Are you alright? Seems okay. Okay. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, it's fine. We're okay. We're good. I'm okay. I'm okay. It's just, I need a proper desk. I need a proper desk to do stuff on. And we will have that proper desk, okay? Because, I've received news that the bunker will be ready in a month's time. It'll be ready in about a month's time. So I just need to hunker down and wait for that to happen. And then I can have a proper desk. You can have a proper desk. We can play board games on that desk, which is what I want to do. We can play board games together. And we can just figure things out along the way of our board games. I want to play the Binding of Isaac for you guys. Gotta finish construction. Yeah. Dave, when's the construction going to be done? When are you gonna finish? When are you gonna get everything created for me? Is your workers not working hard enough? Big Dave Construction. Please go check them out. That will be a banger. Yeah, we're gonna. Can't wait to play board games. I don't know how they're gonna go because I've not really seen that many people play physical board games on stream, especially solo mode ones. But we're gonna do our best, and I'm going to going to avoid the temptation of the Cult of the Lamb board game because it, I've been venting about this to you guys. It's not really a vent; it's a positive thing. There are permits and resource contents. We gotta pull a lot of big rockets. It's the post-apocalypse. Just do whatever you want, Dave. You don't even need to. You don't. There's no more OSHA. There's no more safety rules around here. You just build it, and if it works, it works. Bye bye, Star. Thank you so much for saying. I'm so sorry that you had to roll so many dice. But you proved to everyone that despite adversity, you still keep going. But please go and have a good time. Take care of yourself. Everyone wish Star. Bye bye. And I hope to see you soon. I hope the 16th, but if you can't make it, it's okay. You gotta run your business right if you want to survive in this economy. 10 ain't no shock. That's true. I guess that's why you're Big Dave. You're in the big construction, and I'm not. Little trying to stuff down this log. My God, he's so oddly shaped as a log. That's why Big Dave is satisfaction guaranteed. Ain't that right? Okay. Gotta get this through the round. I just want to finish off this string. What we're gonna try and do is branch today as well. I need to scavenge for more stuffing out in the post-apocalypse because I don't have any left. And I got really busy, so I wasn't able to get more yesterday. But we should be able to just cannibalize some stuffing from the other plushies first. The ones with open plushie wounds. We'll just borrow some of their stuffing first and then we'll restuff them later. But I am so excited to get Log done. Because he's so cute. It's a cute Log. Where was I though? The Cult of the Lamb board game. It looks so good. Please go support it if you are able to. If you like board games, go and support the Kickstarter. A part of me really wants to just make a poor financial choice and back it. But I shouldn't. I'm still saving up for my stream setup as well. I'm in this with you. We're saving up together. And then in the future, maybe they'll do an expansion and then I'll back it. Nearly done. We've nearly gone all the way around twice by now. So that it's super secure. You see, Dave deals with construction security and making sure your buildings don't collapse atop of you. I make sure your plushies don't spontaneously combust into foam and fur. Because you gotta cuddle plushies. If they just exploded when you cuddled them, then what's the point of a plushie? Oh, there we go. How's he looking so far, guys? I'd be worried if plushies had a habit of catching fire. I mean, if you put them near a flame, they're gonna catch fire. My plushies are not flame proof, flame retardants. If you set them alight, they're gonna catch fire. And I would be sad, but at the same time, whenever I send off a plushie to its new owner, I gotta let the plushie go. I gotta say, you know, whatever that person does to the plushie, it's their right because they own the plushie now. And it's like seeing your children off into the wide world, right? You can't hold on to your kids forever. You gotta let them do what they want to do, and you gotta trust that they're their own person now. So whenever I let the plushie go, I say bye-bye to the plushie. And I let them go in my heart. The memory of them will always be with me. The rest of them, I don't know where they are. Maybe on fire. Don't put them near open flames. Don't use my plushies near open flames. Please do not use them in the ocean. Please do not use them for voodoo rituals as well. They are not trained for that. If you like a voodoo plushie, please request one specifically and professionally trained in the voodoo religion or the voodoo craft, such that you can get the most effective voodooing out of them. The rest of these plushies, they don't know. They don't feel a thing. They don't know how to voodoo. Like if I take a needle right now and I just stick it down, Log's not gonna feel anything because this plushie hasn't been trained for voodoo. Can I use them as aim practice with my Glock? It will hurt me. It hurts. It does. But you know what? If you get a plushie from 10A, it is fully yours when you receive it. I gift it to you, and you may do whatever you want with the plushie. But do you really want to shoot a face as cute as this? Look at him. Look at it. Look. Do you really want to shoot this one? Do you really want to practice on this boy? Yes? No? Why? What has he ever done? Look, he's not a thought behind those eyes. They do look like they're just looking off in two different directions. He's a good log. He's a good boy. He's a TCG log. All he's ever done is be a tree, or dream of being a tree, and try to grow. We'll be doing his clothing next stream, but we'll try and do his little arm on this stream. I've had a good time doing the log. I like simple plushies. You don't need to think as much with them. Okay, I think I will end the stitch here. A very simple way to end it is to just knot everything. Knot it a couple of times. It shouldn't come out. And then you go into the pushy flesh. You push until your needle comes out the other way, and you pull. And then this little string, we're just gonna cut. Gonna pull it down, cut, and it's gonna disappear into the plushie. Yeah. I should say as well, this one's really good at being thrown. Let me move. This boy, he's very good at being thrown at people. Because he's basically just a brick. Like, okay, he's not that dense. You can't hear him when he hits the ground. But look at it. It's basically a Coke can size brick. A soft drink can size brick. Look at this board. He don't fit. Look, he takes up the entire screen. You got a little bottom. Got a little top. Don't do that though. He got feeling. Oh yeah. I don't know. Does he look like the kind of log that would enjoy just being tossed around? I try to make him a bit flat on the bottom, but it just keeps sticking out. I guess flat on the top is fine enough. Just adjust him a little bit. Give him a bit of a massage on his head. But he's pretty solid. Look at that smile, yeah. Wish I was solid so I can use him as a table. You can. If you put him like this, then we can precariously balance a box of needles on top of him. Ta-da! I'm not holding on to him. Here are my hands. Ta-da! He can be used as a small side table. He is also very, very nice to hug. He's very nice to squeeze. But you do misshape him a little bit when you squeeze him. But I just give him this tight little hug. You can see he gets a little flat when he's hugged. Okay, let's do his little branch at the side first. I'm gonna need more brown. I need more brown. I got a lot of brown because I was really afraid I wouldn't have enough. I now think it's too much brown. I thought. Before we go on to this, let's take a quick 3-minute break. I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna stretch. Food's not here yet, so that's fine. But let's take a little break, alright? And we'll be back in about a few minutes' time. Okay, to see the rest of the log through. Okay, bye-bye. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, we're back. We're back. I took a little break. I chatted with some people about computers and stuff. Okay, okay, I'm back. Okay, so to make the branch, what we are going to need to do is to sketch out the branch itself. Now, the branch itself is fairly big. We want it to be maybe, where's the plushie gone? Here he is. Maybe this big? Yes, it's a meme. Think about Pat chimpanzee. I'll talk to you in a bit. Maybe this big. Ish. Yeah. Not this big, so okay. So how about this much? So I'm just gonna do it here. To save space. Wow. About this much. So the main body is going to be this just flat rectangle, right? Okay, let's make it a big this. But if we want it to connect to the rest of the tree branch, we're gonna have to sort of make this weird curve pattern. This curve pattern will be what attaches to the branch eventually. Wow. I know it doesn't make a lot of sense, but that's okay. I never make sense. Okay. Now we're just gonna cut it out. I was afraid about not knowing how to do a plushie log. So I was thinking about, okay, I have to do all of this, but what if this is not the right way? Why don't I go and look up how to do a plushie log and see if there are any sewing patterns online. And there was a sewing pattern online for a plushie log. But when I downloaded it, I realized that it was exactly how I was going to do it anyway. So I sort of just wasted time and a little bit of cash just to be told, like, hey, you were already on the right path. Alright, let's measure it a bit. That is way too big. You can clearly see we want it to, it'll probably only come out to this log here is roughly about half of how big he is. So we take it here and we place it here. Probably this is where we cut it. We're estimating. We're guesstimating. It's not very scientific. And you probably should do proper measurements. But I have never been a scientific person in the slightest. Alright, I'm gonna test it out against here again. Something about this length outwards. I think it's alright. Gonna come out like this, a little bit lower. Yeah, somewhere around here. Okay, plushie log, stay over there. Sure. Let me take a closer look at these branches. What? Oh. Just gonna zoom in on this little nubbin. And we do see that there are some stripes along it. So if I close this up about here, sort of positioning it like how I would see, you can see that there is some here, some here. Let me use my chalk. Where's my chalk gone? Yeah. And one that sort of goes around the rim here. Alright, and the rest is this part is just in shadow, so it's fine. I think we'll do the same on the other side as well. So this is where we'll embroider some of the lines. I'm so excited for when we get our bunker back. When we get all our actual like working surfaces back. Because I do miss having a proper working surface, and I do miss sitting in a chair. You don't realize how much you miss it until it's finally gone. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the bunker. I do miss having a proper place to sit and all of that. But soon, my Cosme Roaches, soon you will have a proper desk. Soon, I will be able to play D&D with you guys as well. Actually, Chimpanzee, do you wanna... Is Chimpanzee, are you still here? Chimpa? I don't know if Chimpanzee is still here. He might be busy working. Chimpanzee, I do have an online game that's coming up. I will ask again, but they seem pretty chill. I will ask again, but do you want to play on when is it? On the 8th? On that day? On the 8th at about in the evening. I don't mind saying the time because it's a private game, so nobody's gonna show up suddenly as well. Hang on, let me find the right color for the log. Can't remember which colors I've used anymore. That's bad. Yeah, you can message me. Would you want to play with us on the 8th if you are available at 10? Oh, sorry, we have classes. Okay, that's okay. Saturday, yeah. Oh, it's okay. I still want to run D&D for you and Shark and all your friends. Whenever you're free, just let me know. I wanna play with you really badly too. I've had so many fun D&D games these recent weeks. It's all been amazing. But I haven't gotten to run games for the people that are my friends. My closer friends. No, I didn't get it. Friend doesn't want to finish up. How far are you from finishing? How far are you from finishing your current game? And what would you like to play next? Would you want to do a whole long campaign? We still haven't finished chapter 1. Oh man! How many sessions has it been though? Because if you say it's like 4, that's fine. That's fine. My Fandelver took 20 sessions. The Lost Mines of Fandelver, even though it's marketed as a short adventure, it is a beginner game. First of all, it's a beginner game, but because there's actually so much to explore within the town, people can take a long time, especially if you're a group that really likes exploring. So it's a game that can be really, really fast if you are speed running to the end, but it's also a game that can be really, really slow if you're just taking your time. We haven't even reached. Where are you? Wait, where are you? Start after the town. You do a fight and then you're in the town. Where are you? Where have you gone? How are you? What, in the Goblin? Oh, okay. You've track-sided to the Goblin Caves. Okay, that's fine. A lot of people do go to the Goblin Caves. I thought you meant that you just haven't entered the town. You spend 4 hours outside of Fandelver. You're in Neverwinter. You're making your way there slowly. Oh, that's fine. The Goblin Caves do take a while. Especially for first-timers. But 4 sessions in the Goblin's Cave. I assume you did the fight in the first session. So you've done 3 sessions in the Goblin Cave. That's a decent amount to be in the Goblin Cave. It must be very fun inside there. There must be like a lot of things going on in the Goblin Cave right now. Just tug this slightly so there's a little bit of tension. I captured a goblin, named it Small PP, and scared it away. Aww. Reminds me of my group that did Fandelver. The first of professional game I ran was Fandelver, and they adopted a goblin. They named it Dink, and now it is the son of the monk. And he's gone on to become a great adventurer on his own because they trained him up to be glorious. He's living his best life now. Recently he's gotten a bit captured, so the group is trying to rescue him again in the sequel, which is I Spy a Peak. I think he's alright. This is spoilers, don't tell my group. This is spoilers, but I'm gonna have him show up near the end as like sort of a, oh my god, he's still alive hero. I can't wait to play games with you guys, because you know, I love running for anyone in general. D&D is super fun with anybody I run for. But I do miss, you know, playing games with people that are friends. Because then afterwards you can just go and do stuff together as friends. I do hope we can play in the Fancy Schmancy studio as well. Then I can get you all the color changing lights, the surround sound. Because we can book the area for private games. It is still a little bit expensive, but we can get the area for private games. It's pretty fun. I want the Fancy Schmancy studio. Yes. I work in a Fancy Schmancy studio when it comes to D&D. We take it very seriously. But yeah, people have booked private games then. We just got... Okay, this is for everyone. One of my players just got a 3D printer. And they're very, very nice because they 3D printed a whole heck of a ton of stuff for us. But one thing they printed was, I'm not gonna say what race it was because I feel like that would give it away too much. But they printed a figurine with certain ample assets that if they were to sit down, it would probably cast the spell Earthquake. They printed that for us. So I'm gonna try and get it painted. I might not be the one painting it, but I can't wait for it to come to fruition. Because then now everyone will have the big booty. The big booty figurine that they can use. Big chunker, big... There was so many puns about it when I introduced it to the rest of my DMs. To my fellow DMs, there was, oh, you know what? He don't need to use a spell slot to cast Cloud Kill. When he sits down, he casts Earthquake. You know, when he twerks, that's Thunder Wave. I'll see if I can send you a picture later of it, Chimpanzee. I think you'll like it. I think you'll like what has come out of it. Wow, I'm trying to thread this needle. I wanna talk about more stuff with you, but it will be doxing you, me, and a bunch of other people. So I'll talk to you in private chat about it. Hello, Lam. How are you? Are you still doing alright? Where are you playing D&D currently, Lam? Is it at home or in a personal place? Have you booked the room out? I hope that one day the secret life of VTubers. Oh, Simpa, did you see I've got a debut coming up? Yeah, you Lam. You're in the spotlight now. You're in the hot seat. You did? Yes, I'm going to spam the shark with it later. I don't think the shark has seen it. I finally given the shark refuses to acknowledge me on Discord, so I'm going to have to change tactics. I think it's a good thing I have all this brown, because now I can do chimpanzee later. I don't need to buy as much cloth. Can do Chimpanzee, I promise you, I will make sure you have the biggest booty upon all my plushies. Most of my plushies, I sew the thing and I make the booty from that. But for you, I will make 2 round circles and I will get them sewn in proper, so that you can do the real monkey feel. Monkey don't have a real tail. Monkey only have a booty. It's not been on Discord in ages. I play on Discord. How's Discord, Lam? How's it for D&D? I would love to hear about it because I want to do more online D&D with friends. Because unfortunately, a lot of people, they are in distant places, so I can't physically go and see them. How's online Discord like? Are you able to play sounds? Because I love playing sounds to my D&D group. I hope one day all of you can experience what it's like to be in a studio with like color changing lights and all that, because it's so fun to change the color of things when stuff is happening in a room. Actually pierce the needle through the knot. So what I think is gonna happen is what time is it now? It's been 2 hours. Okay. Okay, that's fine. I am still trying to get longer stream times in. Sometimes it doesn't always work out, but that's alright. Okay, so you all have your favorite magic users, or you don't. What's your favorite martial class in D&D? What are the hitty fighters that you love? There's a Discord server of a streamer I watched. One day someone invited a streamer and I feel I was trying to play, so I joined. Was it super fun? Did you got to play with a streamer? Streamer Oshi. Okay, I merely have this threaded all the way through. It is just being super annoying because there's a singular thread that doesn't want to go through the needle hole. I'm just, come on. Okay, it finally went through. All right. Oh, that for a single strand of embroidery. Favorite martial class, swashbuckler rogue. Oh, it's so annoying. I'm in a D&D of a swashbuckler rogue right now. He keeps avoiding opportunity attacks. She's very friendly and funny. I think it's the first time playing D&D. Oh, she had a really good time. Oh, I love seeing first timers being converted to full timers. It's addictive. That's why I talk about it so much. I'm addicted to the D&D. It is my life now. Can't stop it. Don't want to stop it. Oh, I'm so glad. What did you have fun? She had fun. What was the story about? But yeah, swashbuckler rogue is very annoying because once they hit, they can just walk away without ever getting an opportunity attack, which is like, oh, you little thing. I want to hit you so bad. Why are you not letting me hit you? You don't realize how annoying some classes are until you DM for them. Like, oh, that's really good. I would be so happy if I was a player, but as a GM, it's just like, I'm just trying to hit you. Let's spit it again. I like paladins. Paladins are, they're just tanky. They're not really all that exciting, honestly, but sometimes you get such high damage numbers with them and high tankiness with them if you play your cards right. And Divine Smite is always good. Regardless of whether it's an undead or it's weak to Radiant, them taking the damage from Divine Smite is still a lovely add-on to everything. And they're really fun to roleplay because most of the time they are lawfully good. So in a party where everyone is nearly almost always chaotic evil or chaotic good or chaotic neutral, it's fun to see somebody try and roleplay a paladin, you know, according to what they're trying to be, which is the holy servant of whatever god they've chosen. Paladins have lots of good RP routes. Yeah! I think it's most fun when people embrace the RP. Fighters are good. Fighters are always good basic hitty ones. If you build them, they can be really strong. Though I think the thing about fighters though is that some people do find them boring. Because they are very basic. They are very easy to come up with. But they're good for beginners, you know? In beginners, they just want to hit stuff. Fighters, the best one for it. Just hit stuff with a fighter. Don't think any further. Whatever is in your hand, it's now a weapon. Good night, chimpanzee. Good night. Goodbye, chimpanzee. Go and take care of yourself. I'll get to talking to you in a little bit. Good luck with your work. I don't care a lot for playing with Thief Rogues, just because most of the ones I've played with leave the party to steal. I mean, if they're stealing for the party, it's not so bad. But if they're stealing from the party, or they're stealing just to keep it to themselves, maliciously and not in character, I think that's painful. I have played Thief Rogue before, but he was more of a lock picker for the party rather than a solo operator. He was a really gentle person. He just so happened to be skilled at shooting people and picking locks. And he was like a raven. He would always go after the shiniest of gems. I don't think there are any classes that are red flags. Not in the way that people think they are. Of course, Monster Hunter still stupidly overpowered. I hate it. It's you gotta really change around a lot of fights if you're playing with a Monster Hunter in the party. That poor DM has to go and figure out how to make battles actually challenging and rewarding rather than a cakewalk in the park. Because they just destroy everything. They just go in and just beat everything that you can throw at them, which, you know, fun to an extent, but if it keeps happening over and over for every combat, then what's the point of combat? Things have to be challenged. W person. W Monster Hunter. But most people who will play Monster Hunter, they want a challenge, right? Because they can just sort of topple over everything. So I think it's most fun for them when they come into a fight that is a little bit difficult. That needs them to think more than just like, yeah, I'll just blast it. I'll just get up close and just like hitting it a bunch. They want a challenge. That's what combat players want. Combat players want to be challenged. They want to know that they can win. They want to know that all their effort pays off in the end. But they just want to know that it was a worthwhile fight. I think that's a secret to any combat player out there. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 more left to go. Let's just do it like this. Okay. For the Donathon, I was thinking about doing a Binding of Isaac stream. because I think it's not too difficult of a game for me to handle. At the same time, I still haven't beaten Keeper. Still haven't beaten Keeper. I'm at 110 losing streak right now, and I really need to redeem myself. So what better way than to redeem myself in front of all you guys? I've been an Earth Domain Cleric on my campaigns. I've definitely abused Shift Earth a little bit. When I was running for kids, they had Beacon Earth, and they were trying to just use it to Earth bend things, but that's not how it works. They were old enough so I could say like, hey, this is the rules. It's not how it works here. And they're like, oh, okay, I will try and get the spell that makes it work like that. Isaac streams out. You're gonna watch me die over and over again. I'm just trying to beat the Keeper on Mother. On the alt path. On alt path Mother. I'm doing it without the coin, but I don't think the coin will help much anyway. But I will keep going until I win, or oh, a ghost just moved the box. We keep going until I win, or until I collapse from exhaustion. The Keeper is one of the few. I'm trying to complete all the post-its. I'm trying to get everything 100% for Isaac. I did it once on my Switch, but the Switch is dead now. So I gotta do it now for PC. Got get everything done. Did not get the Wukong. I did not. I refused to get it until I beat Outpath. I wanna beat Outpath first. I always beat Outpath first with all the characters I play. Cause then that proves something. That proves something to me. I know it's dumb. I know I should get the wood coin. Although honestly, I don't know. I don't think the wood coin is super big difference for me right now, because I have had runs that are quite overpowered without wood coin. I've gotten Alabaster Box a lot of times as the Keeper, and I don't know why, because it's utterly useless for the Keeper. It can't get hearts unless I get some very specific items. Which is a shame. Alabaster Box is really, really good when you can actually make it work. But I can't right now. I can't as the Keeper. Trust it is. I'm gonna beat it on stream for you guys. There are times when I play it off stream, and I think like, oh, if I beat it here, that's fine. I guess chat won't ever see it. But I just haven't beat it. It is like 120 losing streak right now, and I'm just I can't believe it's taken me that long. Is what I want to say. I'm better at Isaac. Isaac is one of the games that I should be good at. Why am I so bad at it now? What's happened to my skill level? I've beaten everything on Jacob and Esau. Why can't I beat stuff on the Keeper? I think have I finished the Lost? I can't remember. It's been so long. Can't remember what I've done. No. Okay, so let me also cut it so that it's smooth here, because we do want this to eventually line up. Okay. I also want to play Fields of Mistra with all of you. Mysteria? You don't get that greedy corporate mentality. I don't have Northern Line skill for being bad yet also being really good at games. I also want to play Field of Mystria for all you guys. I have the game. I've had it for super long, but I haven't touched it for super long. I got it because it was on a sale back in the day, and it looked really fun, but I didn't have time to play it at the time, so I thought I would just get the sale first, and then I would play it someday. And you know what? That someday, it took a few years until 1.0 came out. And I started trying it out, and as I was playing it, I thought, yeah, actually I want to play this with you guys. I want to play this game with you guys. So, we're also gonna have that. I don't really play cozy farming games, I'll be honest. I've seen Stardew Valley. The closest I have is Don't Starve, I think, as a farming game. Oh. I think because I don't like when things end. And I know Stardew Valley, at some point you do everything, you see everything. You get married and all that. But I'm willing to give it a try. I want to try it out. Maybe I'll end up liking it a lot. Cozy little streamer vibes. Have any of you played it? Or have you played similar games to Stardew Valley, or have you just played Stardew Valley? And do you like it? Okay, one more up here. I prefer puzzle games over cozy games. In all honesty, I do like it when games make me think a little bit. There are mindless games that you just play, you get in, you put your brain to rest and you play, and that's fine. I think you always need games that just let you not think. I don't games that have resource management. The same kind of thing keeps me from enjoying Subnautica. Oh, is it because of your job? Is it because you do a lot of resource management at work already? Or is it just resource management in general is icky? It's icky to you. It's not fun. Wow. Look at all these little branch veins. Subnautica looks cool, but I want games that let you have pets. I want games that let you tame everything in the world. Because I want to make a zoo. That's the goal in Minecraft, is to make a zoo. The goal in any game is to have all of the pets and all of the best pets and all of the cutest pets. Or to be a pet. In general, when scaled down, I don't mind so bad. I don't like having to craft and manage 3 things to build the thing you actually need. I understand that. I think complex recipes, some people really love those. I think for what's that Minecraft mod with all the factories? Or that factory game. Is it Factorial? I don't know too much about Factorial, so correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's to that level of complexity, right? You do have to manage resources and make sure everything is in tip-top shape. Which, again, some people, they get a kick out of it. They love managing things. They're built for that management lifestyle. But I wouldn't be able to handle it. It would stress me out. Too many things. Satisfactory? I think that's the one I'm thinking of. Satisfactory. Factorial's a real game too, isn't it? It would stress me out having to manage all those things. And it would, like same with you, Spacey. I think it would irritate me to an extent. I would look at it and I'll go, I don't really want to do all this. I just want to get cute pets and animals and not have to think too much. Puzzles, I don't mind. As long as it's not math. Sorting things out, I don't mind. Oh, but number one thing I will always mind is if a game uses generated AI. That was that bookkeeping game that I really wanted to play on stream because I thought it'd be fun to just sort out books and be all cozy with you guys. But then apparently it has used some generated material in its game. It's tiny, sure, but I don't want to stand for Gen AI in any circumstance at all. So it makes me sad that the game like that would use Gen AI. They, instead of just using stock images or creating their own images. I love old school point and click games. Sam and Max is one of my favorite. The old school point and click games. I used to play a lot of Flash games. I didn't get to play Sam and Max, but I used to play the Flash games like Zombie Detective. Point and click has died out a bit, and I'm not really sure why. I thought they're really fun. Maybe people want more action or something. But the LucasArts games, I love watching a One Shot Eye on YouTube. Shout out to him. He covers all the old LucasArts games, and it's really fun to listen to him talk about the games and what it was like to play them. I don't think I would have half the patience to play them because some of them are just really tricksy. But it's really interesting to watch and learn about the story. And I don't understand why those games are not as popular anymore. Because there's still so many ways you could take that kind of game. I do think they're still alive though, because I have seen some indie projects that are point and click in nature. Monkey Island series. The Monkey Island series. I really like it up until the point it started getting a bit meta and a bit weird with everything. because the story goes that the original creator left the project, right? So somebody else took over and they wrote a ending that wasn't really all that good because Guybrush, this is spoilers. This is all spoilers. Guybrush, the main protagonist, he ended up in a theme park, right? And we're not sure whether it's all real or not. And then the original creator came back and made a game. And the ending was basically, it was meant to be open to interpretation, I understand. It was meant to be like, yeah, whatever ending we put here, nobody's ever gonna be happy with it. So we're just gonna give you a non-ending. We're gonna make it a storybook that Guybrush is telling his sons or something. But I don't know. I feel like I feel like you could have done that kind of ending, but a little bit better. Instead of just being so self-referential and saying like, oh yeah, whatever ending here isn't going to be good enough. You could have tried something, and then you could have said, but was that the real ending? Maybe that wasn't satisfying to you, maybe it was something else. Instead of just copying out entirely and not giving an ending at all. The game I recommended you and the copy as an OG point and click. Ooh! The narratives are ish, but the games are fun. The most recent games had bad ending, but I love it. I agree, the gameplay looked really fun. I like watching people play it. But yeah, the ending was very strange to me. I didn't get it. I understand what they were trying to go for, the whole whatever you do is not gonna be good enough. But I think he should have at least tried. Should have tried for something first. Give it a actual ending first before you pull the whole like, but maybe that wasn't the real ending. To just not end it at all and just to say like, no matter what we did, you wouldn't have been happy. It's come on, you can do better. I believe you had an idea in your head. I hope that they bring back, was it Gabriel Knight? Gabriel Knight. I recently saw it because One Shot I covered it, and it was a game about this supernatural hunting detective. And the last game wasn't really very good because the studio was going through turmoil at the time of its production. But I would like it if they brought back the series, if they tried again. There's a lot of old point and click games I would love to see get a proper revival. Like, think about what could be done now that things are a bit more modern. Or a lot of them are FMV, full motion videos, so they're using live actors. I want to bring those back again as well. I thought FMV, there's a charm to it. There's a charm to it that I really like. Some games don't, of course, need a sequel or anything because, you know what, I think they ended up well. One of the games that I knew were FMV point and click was Harvest. Don't look that up, it's very gory. It's a horror game and it's a lot of shock humor and just very, very body horror. So if you're not into that, don't look it up. But I liked it because I like horror. I thought it was pretty decent. And I don't ever want to see it remade because you know what? The old school vibe that it gave off, what it did, it was already good enough. You don't need to give it anymore. You don't need to give it a sequel. You don't need to rewrite it. It gave everything that it had, and that's good enough. Would you want another Sam and Max? Deponia is good point click. Edna and Harvey, Frambo is one of the recent ones. And they did Little Misfortune as well. They're doing a whole sort of connected universe together. So I can't wait to see what else they do with that universe. It does leave me wanting more. I do want to see more of what they can do. Yeah. What's Deponia about? Or as the one that Mark suggested, as Endocopia. Tell me more about those games. Like I said, I used to be a Flash kid. I liked a zombie detective. Played a lot of Cake Mania back in the day. Penguin Diner. A Diner Dash. Diner Dash I really didn't get into as much. I don't know why. Virtual Villages before they did all the AI, which is sad. Hang on, I'm trying to thread this needle again. Very tiny. It's a horror point and click where you play as a kid and go on an adventure. Ooh. It's not the sleeping one, right? Mekaneki and Agatha Knife was good, and then the same community. Um, there was the Parasite series, which was a little bit more gory. It was a bit more horror, but the Parasite series was fun. Helped to stoke my love of horror things. Ah, this thread refuses to needle. Schizo is a game like Inner Dream Barbecue. Oh yes. I hope it gets all its episodes out. Because you know, with indie projects, you never know. Sometimes they'll do like half a game and then things will fall through and they can't ever continue it, which is sad. I think Anna has a lot of good support. I hope that they continue updating the game with episode 2. I don't think we're ever gonna get full answers as to what's going on, but it's interesting to speculate. I wish. Why are we on the Be Right Back screen? What? Wait, what? Did it crash? What? What? What happened? I'm still here. I'm still here, guys. I know it's on my laptop. I've never played it. Are you on the Be Right Back? Can you not see? What? If you could see, you could see that I'm just struggling to thread this needle still. I did it. Oh, it's through. Okay, got it. I see things like anime and games as art. Some are more artistic than others. Yeah, I think games are an art form. You're using it to express yourself, and other people are expressing themselves by playing it. But Dream Barbecue is such a beautiful piece of art. It is. The gameplay is very simple, but its graphics and everything are what makes it interesting, right? Some games, they don't have very deep stories, but they have really pretty art. And it's a free game. Oh, is it free? Oh, that's so nice of the creator. I do hope that they are able to get their just dues somewhere though, that they are earning something. I remember there was a Showdown Bandit back when the Bendy Studios was still around before they went under. Showdown Bandit actually looked quite interesting. I don't really understand why people disliked it. Maybe there were more bugs than I realized. But I would have liked to see how Showdown Bandit would have turned out. I would like to see a new Bendy game as well. I would finally like to see Poppy Playtime finish. I want it to be done. I actually like the story going so far, but I know a lot of people didn't like the last chapter. I think the voice acting has gotten really good though. And Garden of Banban as well. Garden of Banban also needs to end. I don't know what more they have planned. The plot twists are so much. It's a game that's so good. It's so bad. It's kind of good. It's okay. In 2030, we'll get a review for the protagonist. Finally, maybe we'll finally see the real face of Poppy or something. Some games I'm glad they brought their people success, but please, we need it to end. We need an ending. We need to know whose playtime is it? Who's garden? Who's banning the garden? What else is there? Most of these are horror masquerade. Poppy Playtime is a new endgame. Bring back everyone. We still don't know if Kissy Missy and Huggy Wuggy are truly dead or if they're just injured. Cool, but they charge way too much per episode. I watch people play them. I don't play the games myself, mainly because of motion sickness and yeah. Once I'm more than content to just watch other people play the game. And I know some people, they feel very strongly. They don't like what the game is. Which, you know, fair. I think ever since, I think it was Bendy. Bendy and the Ink Machine was what started making this genre of episodic games popular. It's happened before. I mean, we definitely have episodic games in other in other games. But I don't think it was as popular until Bendy started doing it, and then suddenly every studio was doing it. Let me see. Oh, it's this way. He's so big. He's such a big boy. Let me end the stitch here. Oh wait, no, I don't need to end the stitch here. I can just do it like this. A little bit lower. Yeah, something like that. 20 for some chapters. Benny literally born this stuff story, which game come from episodes. Might be regional. I think it is probably regional, but now Steam lets you gift stuff to other people in other regions, which is great. They banned that for a while due to the price gaps, but now you can gift gifts to friends again, which is nice. It did irreparable damage. Trying to figure out how low this arm should be. I think this is pretty good. This is a good position. So I will start pinning it down. Oh, it's Willy Wonka. You can barely see him. Because he's just so big. The massive boy of a log, man of a log, log of a man, tree of a trunk. Yeah, and then later on, the wood will come here. You don't need to be a friend of the person to give them stuff. You technically can go to a cute VTuber and give them unhinged stuff like my fanboy roommate or furry feet. What are those? Also, hello Lamb. What are those? Explain yourself. What is my fanboy roommate? And can it be crony? Actually, if all of the fanboy VTubers, who would I want to be a roommate to? I think I would choose well, let me see if I can remember his name correctly. Yukio, the one who does the music, the one who's a concert pianist. I think I would choose him to be a roommate, because then I would get beautiful music for free. You know that many fanboy I know Kit, I know Crony, I know Yukio, I know Linksy, Alum is a fanboy YouTuber, I think. Does Freaky count? Does Freaky want to be amongst the roster of fanboys? No. I mean, maybe Freaky. Salu? I don't think Salu counts. I don't know what Salu wants to be counted at. I haven't spoken with him a lot. I should. They're on the Minecraft server. No, I don't think that's how many fanboy VTubers I know. All because they are in the same network with one another. But yeah, I would choose the concert pianist, because then I would have nice music to listen to every day. They're probably really busy with their concerts and all that, so they won't be home that often, so I'll be alone most of the time, and then I won't feel socially anxious as much. Yeah. And I don't know, they just be cute to share a space with. Like, you wake up, you see something cute in the morning, like, oh, that's made my day. I can go about my day now without having murderous thoughts of rage because I've seen something cute. I wonder if anybody has ever mistaken me as a fanboy. I watch several regularly. Spacey is very, very regular with his fanboy VTubers. Yo. Oh, how do I get the rest of this log on screen? He's so big. It's just a big loggy boy. I watched Necronival Squip. Ah, Squippy! I forgot to include Squippy. If I was roommates with Squippy, then I would also have to be roommates with Pebble, and that's too many people. I can't handle that many people. I would like to be roommates with Squippy, but can Squippy come without Pebble? I'll steal Squippy away from Pebble, and then Squippy will just be mine. Don't tell Pebble. No. Speaking of, okay, this was the question that was asked by some of my D&D colleagues. It was to do with James Bond. Basically, the question was, if you were in the James Bond universe, as yourself, not as fanciful Mr. James Bond, which Bond girl do you think you'd be able to romance? I'd be a roomie, but I live with mine for over 7. Aww, then yeah, they would be lonely if you just suddenly left Spacey. But yes, this is a question. Instead of Bond girls, if you had the chance to meet any VTuber, which one do you most realistically think you could make friends with? Like which VTuber? And this isn't you're not you still you, right? Still you, bunny girl. Which one? Which bunny girl VTuber? There's so many. Like which VTuber do you think realistically you could make friends with? If they, for some reason, they were able to just meet you and talk with you. And this is where you gotta be really super reflective on yourself. Because this is you. This isn't you as a big VTuber, this isn't you as a manager, this is you as you. It's a really cool D&D tuber called Oxygenome. I choose him. Ooh, tell me more. Is it because you share the same humor? Or you're in the same space? If it's already your friend, it don't count. It don't count if you already got a friend. Because you already know you can do it. I struggle. I don't know what VTuber I realistically could be friends with, except for the ones I already know. So I guess they don't count because I've already managed to manipulate them into thinking. Not like that. I've already managed to manipulate the ones that I currently know into thinking that I'm a decently likable person. So I've already got them there. I don't know if I could manipulate anyone. He's a cool artist that likes horror games. Ooh. You could play horror games together if you ever met. If I had to choose, I don't really know. I'm so bad with people. Who would be really similar to my humor and wouldn't mind that I don't talk a lot if we're spending time together? It has to be somebody that I'm not already like decently acquainted with. I think I could be friends with Chuti if it was ever possible, because I think they're really cool and they wouldn't mind if I just sat there and didn't say a word, because they seem really nice. They seem so nice. I'm making a plushie for them. His art are tactical girl, tactile bunny boys, and a huge VTuber canvas. 300 VTubers and it's still growing. Ooh. Oh, I love those little canvases that have everybody on it. VTubing, a lot of people have said VTubing isn't really a community because there's just so many of us and it's so diverse. It's just a medium. Kind of like how documentarians are not really a community because there's just so many different things you can make a documentary on. But I like to think that, you know, we're all a little bit together because we all decided to make cute cute little avatars and stream. And sometimes it's cruel, sometimes it's cute, but I still like to think that all in all, we're all in this space with one another. So I really like the projects that showcase just a ton of VTubers, and you know how great their designs are, how amazing they are. Sometimes I roommate and might not talk for days, not cause I'm mad, just cause we're comfy. Yeah, I want someone that I can not talk to for a while, but also when I'm chatty, then I'll talk a lot to them through text. In person, not as much. Yo. Okay. Ah, we got little log brunch. We're gonna cover this up. It's 3:10 now. Has my food arrived? If it has arrived, oh, okay. I think it's here. I think it's been here a while ago. I was listening to your stream and suddenly a strange ad appeared and I was like, what the heck is tennis? What was the ad? Did it sound like me? Holy, food here. Yeah, food's here. Okay, I need to go and get more stuffing for this little guy anyway. I've run out of stuffing because he's eaten all of it. Look at how rotund he is. He's eaten all. How can it arrive a while ago? It's out there right now, and I haven't gone to get it. I just told them to leave it on the door. Okay, I'm gonna go and scavenge more stuffing for this guy. Like, so far he's got a little arm now. He's getting a bit closer to where he needs to be. We're gonna do his toga next stream, and that should be the last thing we need to do. And this little his laurel as well. But I think we'll call it here today. It was really, really good. I had a really good time talking to you guys. I'm gonna go eat after this because I need to have breakfast. It's the afternoon. I need to have brunch, unfortunately. Unfortunately, my body requires sustenance. But let's raid somebody. Nobody I know is online right now. Oh hey, Alex Phantom is on. He's raided me before. Let's raid him back. Stream message. Okay, so just note his stream is R18, so they may contain profanity, vulgarity, and so on. Just adequate warning for you guys. What's a raid message? Eto. Get the food before a dude runs by this. Don't worry, it's quite safe here. It's quite safe here. That usually doesn't happen. And if it does, it gets reported in the news because that's how uncommon it is to happen here. But let's go with you know what? He's playing Minecraft. This is a log. Get more logs. It's time to get more logs. Okay? Okay, I'm gonna head off. I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna prepare for the day. I'm going to get my stuffing and run D&D. And I will come back to you guys on Friday, I believe, with Jiggy's plushie. Still got a lot to do for him. I'm so behind on Jiggy. I'm so sorry, Jiggy. Okay, but take care of yourself, okay? I'll see you all really soon. Bye-bye, guys. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.